North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Dukes Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown, and just a flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Oh, and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 40 years of college football, I'm Bruce Davis. David Hall again, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Hey Google, who plays at Bank of America Stadium?
The Spartans will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So South Carolina's offense will take the field first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right. And
breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Gamecocks are on the move. Here's the handoff. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll try the run. Runs through a tackle. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country, but you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now. Turning it on! He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And at this point on the field, I mean, I guess why not try to guess the snap count? Defense gets caught, still first and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Here he comes from his own end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Spartans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab. And the Spartans want to move quickly.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Single back formation, and they give it to him.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Caught. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds a tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The Spartans started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Smarty! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Going to take a shot at this DB. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they got it at the 34. Trying play action. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. Looking for more room. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object... forward.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Spartans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Didn't get much. Picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Running into the open space. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The Spartans are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Shakes off the defender.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And the Spartans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Meyer. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Works the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for space. It's Wiggins. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down coming. next red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The run from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Going right to work up top. Complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down. On his feet at the 40. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, the defense is going to have to find an answer for this tight end down in the end zone. You cannot allow that guy that much space.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw if guys are open vertically down the field.
It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Got a lot of room to the right. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. So now it's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Handoff from the gun. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Wiggins. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd. Conversions like that, they've got it at the 25.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Spartans. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with it. He's taking the shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Peters. He picks it up. Still on his feet. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. There he goes. Big pick up on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. He now has 53 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Going to try to get it himself. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting us out.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man quickly. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Corrals it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
The Gamecocks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coates. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early right here in week 1 and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start where everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a great note.
And the Gamecocks have this offense rolling. Breaks the tackle. He's now up to 75 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Trying to surge it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Miami is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Canes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough, and we found that out again today, guys, with another ranked team going down.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Across the 25, he's got room. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back's looking for the goal line. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on. The defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Wide open, it's a foot race. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the 1st down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. Don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
Oh, it's tipped near the goal line.
And the defense defense finally steps up, man. They've had a tough day down here near the goal line defending the pass. Like, he's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. Nice job on this play. Nice response. Try to get themselves back in the football game.
Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. One step coming before they head to the locker room. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. We just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. It's caught.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll give it to the back. And he knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. The Gamecocks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Coates. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. The give out of the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Might be calling a hot route. To the air on 2nd down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Once he got some room, it was over.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the 2nd half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Fires it incomplete.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Looking to the big tight end. He's got him wide open. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets them up. 1st and 10 from the 36. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the...
Breaks into the open. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He's got him. Touchdown, Sparty. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game 1. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They still have the lead, but a productive drive here would keep it a comfortable lead. The give to the back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. He's piled up 112 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hines.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
On third and short, the power run here. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take a shot. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominant.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. The Gamecocks will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a...
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. These corners backing off a bit. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. They're working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Touchdown, Michigan State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. When you're handed a break, With unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And after that last score, this is just a two-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Got a man, it's Coates. Turning it on! He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, the inside give.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He rumbles and rolls all the way to the 4-yard line before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on.
And it's been more of the same in the second half of this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. And the returner will be knocked down. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Off-play action on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. And the Spartans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last completion sets him up on second down. Going to look downfield again. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things.
It's a running room. Touchdown, Spartans! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Going deep. Makes a grab on the shot. Turning on the Jets. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
On the move from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. On target to the left. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Punts it out of the air. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a man. Using the quick game. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. back to pass. Touchdown, Smarty. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Huskers always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. And the Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Trying to bull his way in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on 1st down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. The give and tick, 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 tick.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Punt is in the air. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Spartans will hustle to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fakes to grab. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Looking deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing 1st and goal. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Michigan State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The hands team able to secure that football, and with that, should have secured a victory.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the...
And he will score! Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute, get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.